Hi, welcome to Wrinkles and Giggles. I'm Kathleen. I hope you like it here and I hope you've already subscribed. A lot of people don't, but please subscribe. It helps the channel and hit the notification bell. The little bell, it tells you all the videos that come up. So without further ado, today I'm going to talk about 3 of my luxury products that I love. They work and they're a staple in my skincare. But when I retire, I might be living, no, I know I'll be living on a lighter budget, so to speak. So I also have 3 alternative budget friendly skincare products that also work. Maybe not as fast and a little bit as not as well, but you'll see what I mean. And let's just talk about it. Okay, like I said, we're going to talk about 3 luxury products. So first one that I absolutely love, people ask me all the time in the practice that I work at for a plastic surgeon, if the SkinMedica TNS Advanced Essential Serum really works. And my answer is yes. Its cost is around $290, give or take, and of course with tax. But with that price, it better, right? Well, it's got some very good growth factors in there that help that skin with the your collagen production and the smoothness. It gets a lot of awards because people keep buying it. With the company comes the Botox and Juvederm, so it's a very well-known company, Allergan, and I believe they have put wonderful science into their products. It adds plumpness, like I said, with the collagen and firming, and it is one of my all-time favorite, even though I've always been a little budget friendly as an esthetician. It's sometimes where I hesitate to sell, but I know that people are going to be very, very happy. Okay, so when I retire or when people ask, what else can I use? I have found another product and I have found it at Sephora and it's called InnBeauty. That is the company name in beauty practice, and it's called Elastic Skin. It uses vegan type growth factors. And remember, growth factors are a derivative of stem cells. Stem cells really help to regenerate in the medical world on all people, on their bones and tissue. So growth factors are in this, but they're of a stem cells from plants. So this InnBeauty gets great reviews, and I believe it has performed well. But this goes for $48, so that is a great alternative um, for being budget friendly. My second product is the Skin Medica TNS Ceramide Post Treatment Cream. We also use it in the practice, but whenever I get any kind of rashing or post peel, irritation, it brings it right down as soothing, feels thick enough to really moisturize. And that goes anywhere from 78 to $82, give or take. And that is also has growth factors in there, but it's really a healing cream for post procedures, even such as CO2 laser 1 week after. Not the first week, but the second week, it does great at helping to heal. But alternative would be the First Aid Beauty product line, and it's been around for a long time. Company gets also great reviews, and it's a lovely product, and it's called the Repair Cream, and it uses shea butter for healing, and it soothes itchy, rashy. Also your eczema skin types can use it. I believe it has a type of colloidal oatmeal that's also a very healing ingredient. So that's something that you can also get at Sephora, and it performs very, very well. So I like that. And that is, I'm going to look down here, $38. That does really well for $38. Now, my next third product that I feel has been my staple. I sell a lot of it in my practice that I work out in the Medi Spa, and it is the Obaji Clear. They call it clear because it clears out the skin of brown spots, sunspots, It works wonders, but that has a 4% hydroquinone, which is a chemical compound that really helps with that melanin production, not to produce it. So it holds it, all the brown spots from coming up, it holds it dormant and it takes away a lot of brown. I often tell people the ones in the stores just don't have the power to take any brown away, or it takes a long time. But that does go for about anywhere from 137 to 140. And you just need a tiny pea size. So what I haven't said about the other luxury products on the high end is that they seem to be more concentrated and you just use a little. So even though they're a lot of money, they last longer, and each little pea size performs very well. With the Obaji product, all you do is a pea, split the pea on your finger and work it down. And it's just enough to send signals down below for those pesky brown spots. And it really works. Staple. I can't tell you how many I've sold of that. But an alternative for a budget friendly product, and I really like the ingredients, and I have not tried this. So it does get great reviews, but the ingredients I like, it's made by the Hyper Skin Company. And this one is called Hyper Even. And it goes for about 58, and it uses one of my favorite products, and that's ingredients, and that's why I really like it, Kojic acid. And that's a more of a natural way to take care of the brown. And Kojic acid is usually a derivative of mushrooms. And it also has vitamin C that also helps with the brown spots. So putting those two together at that price of 38, I think is fantastic. And I do plan to pick some up at Sephora, and that's where I found it. And all these will be linked below. My luxury favorite products of all time, and including the budget friendly ones. And so there's always something out there within budgets. It's just that I tell people that it may take a little longer and you got to keep going. You can't use half a bottle and say, my brown spot has not disappeared. You probably have to go through two of them at the budget friendly, possibly three, and keep using it. And of course, use sunblock for everything. But with the luxury products, they do tend to work a little faster. But I myself, even when I retire, will look for, you know, the budget friendly when I have to. And I think that is fine. You're keeping up with your skin, you're keeping up with your investment, and it's repetition that keeps that skin up, not just saying, forget it, I can't afford that, so I'm not going to use anything. So I think getting older, it's not for the faint of heart, but it makes it better if we can look more refreshed or not have dull, dry skin or a ton of brown spots all over. And now, if you do want to go that route and you're happy, then let your happiness shine through, because that's what it's all about in the long run, right? Enjoying life and just loving every part of it, and people gravitate towards you. But these things will really, really help. And I'll have many products and comparisons. So, which is kind of fun. And I have my clients asking, like, oh no, what are you going to use? Well, I also will find these products maybe on sale at my doctor's office that I work for. And I think that's a great way to go. And I will go to the website directly on those luxury products because, like I talked about in another video, there's a lot of counterfeit. And I just don't want to buy a counterfeit or pay any money for a product that's not the real thing. So be careful with that too. Or you can watch my video. I'll have my sister Judy link it below because she does all the background, like you guys know. So thank you for coming back and subscribing. We certainly love having you here, and we appreciate any comments below, but also the likes. And boy, we just appreciate you. So thanks, and have a fabulous day.